Hey guys, Phil here at Woods Tree Farm. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm excited to show you what I got in this video. So in my last video, I actually showed you an upgrade that I had done on the tractor, and I won't make you go back and watch it if you didn't see it. I had the third function control installed, so that runs the hydraulic lines up to the front of the loader so that I can attach other things on the front in the future. Particularly, and most interesting to me, would be a grapple so that I can take that loader bucket off and use a grapple to pull up brush and sticks and other debris and haul it to different parts of the property. So I think that would be incredibly useful. Eventually I'm going to get one, and I mentioned that at the end of the video, and I could tell based on some of the comments, I think you guys thought I was getting one immediately, but I'm not getting one immediately. I also mentioned in that video that I have something else to show you guys that I was going to show you in an upcoming video. It's going to be this video. This is something that's been a pain in my neck, a thorn in my side, a literal pain in my back ever since we got this property, and that's for like hooking up things like this. This is a 400, I believe a 460 pound box blade, and if it's not on perfectly level ground, it is a pain in the neck to get hooked up on the back of the tractor, on the 3-point arms. I also have my little 3-foot tiller, and that's not a big tiller. It's still kind of heavy though, and it is also a pain in the neck to get hooked up on the back of the tractor. You can actually see right here, this is from the last time I unhooked the box blade. I have this piece of wood here wedged underneath so that I can use it for leverage to try to get this thing somewhat level and lined up to pull those pins out. So you can probably guess, if you're familiar with tractor equipment, what I've got to show you. It's a 3-point quick hitch. I got it from Harbor Freight, so let's unbox it and see how it works on my tractor. Here we go. All right, well, here it is. I'm out in the middle of the field. I don't have a workbench or anything, so we're just gonna have to makeshift with what we got. So leaning here up against this hay feeder, this is the Harbor Freight basic category 1 3-point quick hitch, and this was the deal of the year because the other week these were on clearance at the store. So they were marked down from $159 down to $109, and I used the 20% off coupon that's kind of standard with Harbor Freight. You can get them anywhere. You can even get them online, and I think they're almost always available online. So with another 20% off of the $109, I got this for less than 90 bucks. So hopefully it works. Hopefully it's not a pain in the neck. Hopefully it holds up, and it's gonna make my life, hopefully, a lot easier. All right, so let's open it up, and then I'm gonna have to bring the tractor over. You might be able to see it. It's way over there in the back corner of the field where I did some other cleanup previous videos. Aha. Styrofoam, cardboard, cardboard, cardboard. Doesn't look like there's any assembly required. Is that it? Really? That's it. Okay. So I've never used one of these. I've seen some videos, not just of this model. I considered getting the Land Pride model, but it was like 400 bucks. And obviously this is less than 100, so hopefully this works. All right, so how's this work? You open these up. That pulls this back, and I guess after you get it hooked up, you put that down. Yep, it already comes with pins to hook it up to the tractor. Pretty straightforward. And it's not that heavy. So I think this will be a piece of cake to install. These bolts are loose. We'll want to tighten up on those. Oh, they're adjustable. So based on the height of my implements, I might want to move this hook up or down. Right now it's in the highest setting. So we'll have to see how that goes. Alright, so there's just these pins, that's all that holds it on. Little cotter pin there. So we take these two off. You can set them on the ground, and then there's one more for the top link. Set that down. So I think what might be easiest is try to hook up the bottom two first. and get that kind of lined up. And I need to adjust my turnbuckles in a little bit. All right. So far, so good. I'm going to swing up this top link, put it into place, pull this pin, whoopsies. All right, and then I can use my top link as normal to adjust the angle of my implement. So now I'm just going to make sure I have the turnbuckles centered. I'm just going to tighten up on them evenly. Alright, well next I should just be able to put the pins in the box blade and then back the tractor up and hook it up. Let's see how it works. Alright, moment of truth. Is that it? No, it missed. Look over here. Alright, so first time using it, I think I kind of missed. It obviously lifted the box plate up, but the hooks aren't in line. I think I need to extend my top link. Okay. So the top hook grabbed, and it actually grabbed way up there, not on the pin I just put in place, but over here, which I think is okay, but the distance between that and the bottom hooks is not right, so I need to lower that top hook. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to lower the top hook, and then worried about this too though. Look, it's just off about that much. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this in there. It's really close. Alright, let's try lowering the top hook first and see what that does. Okay, so under these pins, there's still about an inch. So I'm gonna have to go down to the last hole. I only did the second to last hole. So lower back down, put it on the lowest position. Hopefully that works. Going all the way down. I'm so confused. I'll get my feet up a little bit. Okay, there it goes. What was holding it up? I'm so confused. It's just these bolts. That's so weird. Alright, so in this case, the only thing that was holding it up were these nuts that were in the way. That's the bolts that hold on this big hook. Were getting in the way of this piece of metal, and I just had to shift it just enough and then was able to drop down the hook. So that has the hook still at its lowest position. These down here are seated, but they're not resting all the way in the bottom of this hook. I don't know if they're supposed to or not. You guys can let me know. But the latches were all able to close. This piece of metal is able to go on top of the pin so it can't come out. Alright, well now we're going to put the quick hitch to the test and make sure that box blade stays on there like it's supposed to. And I've got this big huge mulch pile up here. We get a couple different tree companies that leave their wood chips here on our property, and we use them all over the place on our property. So there were recently some deliveries. I used the front end loader to kind of push what they dropped off up into this main pile, but there's still a lot here on the ground that I want to get cleaned up. So I'm going to use the box blade to kind of push this out, smooth it out, and kind of start to extend the pile. I've actually kind of built a little bit of a wall here with this mulch pile along our main driveway into the property. And as we need mulch, we just come here and just scoop from the pile and take what we need and haul it back into other parts of the property. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. And most of what I'm going to be doing is pushing with the box blade, so we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
Well, thanks for following along today and setting up this Harbor Freight quick hitch for the first time. Not without its challenges. It wasn't smooth and easy. It had a little bit of figuring out to do. in the future, in about 4 or 5 weeks from now, we're going to be getting in our spring planting, or our spring shipment of Christmas trees so that we can do our planting. I need to get my tiller out for that and make sure my rows are all prepped for planting, and that'll probably be the next big challenge. Hopefully it's not a big challenge, but that'll be the next difficult implement I have that I want to make sure works with this quick hitch. I'm not going to fiddle with it today. That's it. We know it works with this, which is probably one of my most used implements and one of my favorite implements. So thanks for following along again. If you got any questions about how this is working out, if you got any questions about the farm or the work that we're doing, leave those in the comments below. Until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Hope you have a great day. See ya.